Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score was 105-101. The Lakers got beat tonight at home in a close game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Uh, uh, man, y'all, I'm telling you, this one's gonna sting for a long time. So the Bucks shot 48% from the field, 38 of 79. The Lakers shot 43% from the field, 39 of 91. The Bucks shot 35 from 3, 12 of 34. And the Lakers 42%, 15 of 36. Lakers got to the line only 14 times, hit 8 of them for 57%. Lost by 4. You missed more free throws than that. 17 of 22 for the Bucks, 77%. Lakers got 45 boards, the Bucks 44. Lakers had 15 offensive boards, Bucks 12. Lakers had 28 assists, Bucks 23. Lakers had 9 steals, Bucks 10. Lakers had 0 blocks on the game, not a single block. Bucks 3, 13 turnovers for the Lakers, 20 points conceded off of those. 17 turnovers for the Bucks, 15 points conceded off of those. 50 points in the paint for Milwaukee, 46 for the Lakers. 12 was the largest lead of the game for the Bucks, 6 for the Lakers. 70% of the time the Bucks led, 23% Lakers. Let's get to the game cast. First quarter, Bucks 24, Lakers 25. Second quarter, Bucks 37, Lakers 27. Third quarter, Bucks and Lakers 25. Fourth quarter, Bucks 19, Lakers 24. He only scored 101 points tonight, y'all. 101 points. And as I always say, if we don't score enough, we don't win. You can talk about defense all day long. If you study the wins, you know if the Lakers score over 115 points, 116 points, they usually win. Anything below that, you probably lost. First loss of the season by 4 or fewer points. Let's get into the box score. So we will start with the Bucks. 31 minutes, 21 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds on the offensive end, plus 6 for Giannis Antetokounmpo, who will be getting the game ball tonight, man. And he didn't even, it didn't require him to have a monster game to beat us tonight. It really didn't. Miles Turner, 23 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 0 on the plus minus. He had 2 offensive boards. KPJ, 39 minutes, 22 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 7 of 10 from the line, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 steals, 1 block, 1 offensive board plus 5. He was really good tonight, man. He could have gotten the game ball as well, but I decided to go with the Greek Freak. AJ Green, 35 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, plus 10 for Green. Ryan Rollins, real cold night. Really, really cold. 31 minutes, 10 points, 2 of 13 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive boards, plus 1. How he was able to win this game, having a game like that, I don't know. Nobody on the Bucks scored over 22 points, y'all. Nobody. Bobby Portis, 30 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, plus 2. Kuzma, 23 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 4 for our champ, Kyle Kuzma. Gary Harris, 8 minutes. He hit his only 3-point attempt. He had 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, and plus 6. Gary Trent, 19 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from both the 3 and field. He had 2 boards, 2 assists, 1 offensive board, minus 6. And for the Lakers, who only had 3 players in double figures, this is abomination. LeBron James, 33 minutes, 26 points, 10 of 21 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 1 offensive board, plus 8. LeBron played so good, man, but down the stretch, Giannis just made a great defensive play, man. To match the great defensive play that LeBron had about 4 possessions prior to. They were going back and forth. 2 Pantheon greats. Giannis got the better of LeBron tonight, but LeBron played excellent. And if we would have won, I would have most definitely given him game ball, 100%. He was good. But that last turnover is what it is, man. You leave the ball out there. A guy like Giannis with, stretch arms, strong arms, is going to swing around and take it away from you, and that's pretty much sealed the deal for us. Jake LaRavia, 34 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 offensive board, minus 15. I really like what I saw from Jake. The numbers don't necessarily tell the story. He had a big 3 down the stretch of that game in the corner. I thought he was good. This was good Jake tonight. The stats were not giving him enough credit. I would have liked to see him rebound more, but all in all, he was good enough. DeAndre Ayton, 24 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 5 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 13. Yeah, he's in a slump. Coach is losing faith in him. He had him benched in the fourth quarter. 6 attempts. He needs the ball. I mean, I don't know what to tell people. You have to activate people like this. You can't not get him the ball and then lose faith in him and just start benching him. You, JJ, need to make sure that he gets the ball by running plays and making a concerted effort to feed him. That has to be a systematic attempt. You have to feed players like this. If you don't feed him, he's not going to eat. And you can get mad at him for not doing other things, but that's not what he is. He's a scorer. He's a scorer, and when he gets to see the ball fall, it activates his intensity, rebounding the ball, and doing defensive stuff. If he doesn't see the ball fall, he's not going to do those other things. I can get mad at him, but if I understand that, then I know what I need to do to activate him, and I do those things. So I just think coach is failing to feed this guy, and I blame Ayton's failures mostly on Coach JJ, to be honest with you. Ayton is not playing well, but again, Ayton's been in the league for what, 8 years now, 9 years now? You know who he is. Everybody knows who he is. If you're not getting him the ball, he's not going to do anything. Get him the ball, and he'll do more. If you don't get him the ball, he's not going to do anything. So, yeah, if you understand that, then you know what you have to do. Marcus Smart, 30 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, minus 1. Average Smart game. Just what you would expect, you know. He hit his first 2 threes, bricked the rest of them. You know, that's average. That's about what you expect from Marcus on an average night. Don, 36 minutes, 24 points, 8 of 25 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 offensive boards, fouled out at the end of the game, was not on the floor for his team down the stretch. 8 of 25 is god-awful, man. He was 4 of 6 from 3, so we like that. The 3-point percentage actually was great. The twos was the problem tonight. He couldn't hit none of that. Missed 4 free throws, not good there. 3 turnovers, pretty solid. If he did that every night, I would not complain. So he did good on the turnover area, and he did good in the 3-point percentage area. Those are areas that we're looking at. Free throw, not so much. But tonight, he didn't have it going. And this is only the 3rd time in his entire career he fouled out. I don't know if that was a 3-point foul down there with like 15 seconds ago when he fouled out. I don't really know if he fouled that man. It depends on the letter of the law. If you want to say he landed in his landing space, I don't think he did. But, you know, I guess depending on how they word it, maybe that was considered landing in this landing spot. I don't think the officials did the greatest job tonight, to be honest with you. They made a lot of mistakes down there to my eyesight. I thought that might have been one of them, but I wasn't actually sure. But overall, I thought Luka was okay. I didn't hate him tonight. You know what I mean? It was just you really needed him to make shots, and as a system, as a unit, we just don't take high percentage shots, and a lot of that is because we give him the green light, and he's a jump shooter. We really do need to run better plays to get more high percentage looks, aka feed Ayton in the paint a bit more, if not a lot more. And cut down the possessions where we're shooting fall-away jumpers and fadeaways and all this different stuff that's probably only going to go in 35% of the time any damn way. I blame most of what I'm seeing down there and all of these struggles on JJ. Luka, if you give him the green light and just tell him to go, he's going to do what he do. But if you run set plays consistently enough, he's a great enough player to run those plays to a T. If you're not going to run those plays, or you're not going to say, hey, this is what we need you to do, just go, you know, you're not going to give out of him what you need out of him. And so, again, for me, this is a coaching staff situation. You know, if I tell a guy to go out there and just do whatever he wants, he's going to do that. If I tell him this is what helps us win and this is what I need you to do, he's going to do those things. And so I don't think we have a clear-cut direction in our offense. And our defense is not good, period. But our offense tonight, all of the things that I often complain about was on full display, man. All of it. Maxi Kleber, 3 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, -3. Vando, 27 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 offensive boards, +2. This is a good Vando night. Good Vando night. I know he would have loved to have hit that corner 3 down the stretch. We probably would have won the game if he would have hit that shot. But he did hit 1 out of 3. That's pretty much what I expect. 9 boards is good. 2 assists is good. No turnovers. Very good. No steals, no blocks is not great because this is Vanderbilt we're talking about. But ultimately, I thought the energy was great. 4 offensive boards. He was good tonight. Dalton Connect, 13 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, +10. Believe it or not, a lot of good things happened while he was on the floor. That's why he was a +10. In fact, he led the entire team in plus and minus. He really did. Shot 50% in only 13 minutes. I think that's a pretty good game. The 3-point shot that he took early on, I didn't like. I didn't see the second attempt. I don't remember what it was, but the first one, I just didn't think it was a high percentage shot, kind of a weird angle. But, I mean, this was probably his best game in a couple of weeks where, you don't have high expectations for him, but per minute, he did good things. And I think it's a positive. I think that's a positive. I think we've had positive things to say about Dalton Connect every game for the last 3 games. His last game, he was awful, but he did great defensive things. The game before that, I thought he did some really good things, drawing charges. And tonight, he shot 50% and led the team plus minus. So, baby steps for Dalton Connect. Baby steps. I think this was a positive Dalton Connect night. Jackson Hayes, good minutes. 24 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards +9. I wish he would have gotten more boards. I wish he would have gotten more looks. He did most of his damage in the first half. He was down there in the second half, but they were pushing him around. But coach decided to go with him instead of Ayton tonight. I wasn't overly mad at that at all, but I just wish Jackson Hayes was having a more active night. And so, not much going there. 15 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3 for Gabe Vincent. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, -3, 15 minutes. This is what you're going to get from Gabe, man. You put him out there for 15 minutes, he takes a couple threes and gets a couple rebounds, a couple assists, and that's the only production you're going to get out of him. That's it. I mean, Nick Smith, if he's having a big night, maybe he goes off for 25 points tonight. I mean, he's in a bit of a slump, but he got a DNP tonight. And you know what I always say? If you don't put him on the floor, you don't have a chance at having the big game that could come from Nick Smith. Because you know what Nick Smith can do when he's feeling it. If he happens to be feeling it, he goes off for 25 points. You win a game like this. But you give those minutes to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent's ceiling is 2 of 5 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. You don't get that performance that you need, So, do I think Nick Smith would have been playing great tonight based on what we've seen over the last 2 games? No, but this is Nick Smith. One good game, one bad game. One good game, one bad game. This probably was the good Nick Smith game. Guess what? Never got on the floor. So, that's what it is. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Nick Smith giving us maybe 10, 15 points probably would have been the difference. But God forbid Gabe Vincent doesn't get his 15 minutes. So, man, I guess I'll just go on to the standings. I'm really not in the mood to really rant, honestly. I thought this was a heartbreaker, but for me, it's like my heart wasn't broken because I know it's certain things going on here. You would have lost to most teams in the league tonight, to be honest with you. You would have lost to most teams. The only reason why this game was close is because that's the Bucks, and they suck. Doc Rivers is going to give you back a lead. Stuff he does out there, he's just as bad, if not worse, than what JJ's doing right now. And so that's really my thing. It's like you probably lose to everybody tonight, but the Bucks will keep you close with all the incompetence that they got going on with their situation. So let's look at the standings here. OKC in first place, 32-7, 32 wins, 7 losses. San Antonio, 26 wins, 11 losses in second place. Denver, 25 wins, 13 losses, third place. Minnesota, 25 wins, 13 losses in fourth place. Lakers, 23 wins, 13 losses in fifth place. Houston, 22 wins, 13 losses in sixth place. Phoenix, 23 wins, 15 losses in seventh place. Golden State, 21 wins, 18 losses in eighth place. Portland, 19 wins, 20 losses in ninth place. And Memphis, 16 wins, 22 losses in 10th place. So that's what's going on, man. Lakers in fifth place tonight after losing this basketball game. The Bucks are outside of the playoff picture at 17-21, just behind Chicago, a half game behind them for the 10th spot. And we let them get that much closer with this victory in our building. Man, I don't know, man. Lakers, I'm telling you, man, I don't really have a rant for you right now. I don't believe. I think you just have to kind of look at some of the stuff we've been talking about on this channel and just say we saw all of it tonight. Every little bitty thing. Poor percentage attempts, not so good rebounding, not getting guys who are reliant on touches, the basketball, shooting poorly, poor transition defense, missing free throws. It was all on display tonight, all of it. Dead weight players getting a multitude of minutes in place of young players who could potentially help you. I mean, this was a quintessential BDF 44 basketball game tonight. For everything that I complain about, everything we've been talking about, you saw it all out there tonight against this Bucks team. And then you lost the basketball game because of all of it. I really believe that. I just don't think the Lakers had a shot. And you missed as many twos as you did tonight. Luka, what was it, 8 of 25 or something like that? You can't possibly tell me that that's the best offense we can run out there as a unit. I get it. We got a superstar. We got to keep him happy. But the thing that's going to keep a superstar happy is winning a basketball game. And this game was entirely too close. The Bucks scored 19 points in the fourth quarter and actually beat us. And that's a disgrace, man. But because we had a 37-point quarter that we gave up in the second quarter, running Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber lineups, you never actually recovered from that, if I'm being completely honest with you. You never recovered from that second quarter crap. And it's what happened to you. You played a close game, and if you do it enough times, you're eventually going to lose them. We've been beating teams in close game situations, but if you do it enough times, you're going to lose some close games. And tonight was finally the time for us to lose the close game. So I would love to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. This is exactly what we talk about every night. Everything, poor free throw shooting. 8 of 14. You only get there 14 times. That's because you're shooting nothing but threes, man. You're launching threes. You're launching long twos. Pitiful, man. I like what I saw from Bron. I will say that. I think LeBron James playing great ball. It's all for naught because we keep losing these games. But he played great tonight. Energy was there. I thought he wanted it more in certain situations. He was snatching the ball. He was really playing hard, playing fast, energetic. Double-double, almost triple-double. 1 board away from a triple-double, 3 steals. He had a good game. I mean, not great shooting night. 2 of 7 from 3, 10 of 21 from the field. That's not great shooting, but he really held us down, man. But at the end of the game, Luka had gotten himself fouled out and wasn't available to his basketball team. And as I say about everything when it comes to Luka, the stuff that he be doing, we as a unit can't afford to do. We can't get away with some of this stuff. We can't afford for him not to be on the floor. We can't afford for him to go 8 for 25. We can't afford for him to go 50% from behind the arc. From the field, free throw line. You can't afford, too many turnovers. We just can't afford for any of this based on our deficiencies as a roster with the injuries that we're taking on right now and with the rotations that we are forced into with the combination of the injuries and the coach's choices. You don't have a chance to really to get away with any of that. What do they call it? Your margin for error is not very good. So 3 players in double figures. Jake had 13, Bron had 26, Luka had 24, and everybody else is not really scoring, man. Marcus had 9, Vando had 9, and you got nothing out of Gabe. 6 out of Gabe, 6 out of Hayes, 4 out of Ayton. Your center position is giving you 10 points. 10 points, 7 boards. From 2 people. From Ayton and Hayes. That's what you got out of your center position. It's just, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? This is why I keep telling the Lakers they need to call up Chris Mannion. They need to give Kobe Buffkin a opportunity. With him killing in the G League, maybe he can be a big player for us. I don't understand why you have players like that who are pretty damn dynamic in your G League, and then you're sitting up here running with the crap that we got in our big leagues. Like no disrespect to Kleber and Vincent and guys like Connect, but they're not playing well, man. I don't really need them out there eating up the minutes that they're getting. When I have a G League with a couple of guys who, if nothing else, can go out there and maybe have a big game and be the difference. Nick Smith sitting, not playing. I don't have an opportunity to win when I'm running players that don't have any strengths, and I'm sitting players that could potentially have big games. So, 15 minutes of Gabe Vincent. He only got 3 minutes out of Max Clay, but Dalton Knecht getting 13 minutes. He played pretty good, but these are not overly talented guys. Let's just be honest with you, man. If for some reason it doesn't work out for those guys in LA, I don't know that they get another opportunity in the NBA. They're probably overseas, man, and they're getting all these minutes for this team, and you're not able to get away with it. It's just is what it is, y'all. We're not able to get away with it. Rui wasn't able to go tonight. Austin's still sitting on the bench. Hurting. Our rookie Adu Thero is gonna be out for a long time. That's 3 players, and they're pretty important pieces. But it shouldn't be where you can't score but 101 points against a Buck team that I think is just as lacking in talent as we are, to be honest. In fact, more so. Their team is worse than ours. All the more reason why they should not have been able to get this victory tonight, man. So I don't know, man. I'm very certain that everything I've been talking about was on full display tonight, man. I'm very certain. I don't know what the tone is for everybody else. I'm pretty sure people are throwing stuff. Maybe they're getting on the referees for that final Luka foul. I don't know what people's position is on this game. I'm looking forward to hearing what other people have to say, because I don't think I've been in tune with other people's vibes when it comes to this team over the last week or so. I've been on my own world, kind of away from what the consensus has been. So I'm curious to know what people think tonight, man. But I'm not in the throwing the phone mood like I thought I would be, or the, just yell and scream mood. No. Certain things you do are going to cause certain results. And if you have it in your mind that you're going to see those things, it's hard to be upset when you do. And that's kind of what this was for me tonight. JJ, man, I tell you the truth, I'm trying to be patient, brother. But you really starting to get to a point where you're starting to look like Darvin to me, man. You're starting to look like Darvin Ham, bro. And that's just what it is. We're starting to enter to a Darvin territory with JJ Redick. And so that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. If I didn't already give the game ball to Giannis, I think I did. Goes to the Greek Freak, man. He really did just enough, kept his team in the game, both sides of the floor. He was good. And like I said, it didn't require a whole lot. Did not require a whole lot. And that's the sad part about it. It really didn't. 21 points and 6 rebounds, 5 assists with 2 steals and 2 blocks was enough to get Giannis to win on our floor. I don't know, man. I don't know. BDL 44. I thank you all for watching. Bye.